Hey, Shalom, Kal Halala, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachakodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well, who I learn this truth from, and salutations unto you, Akim and Aquathim that do take heed. Alright, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I'm gonna get into this article I just looked up. I'm at work. I have a few moments, so I'm gonna get into it. I typed in World War III, which is something I do regularly, just to get news on it, because it's not a joke. People think it's a joke. World War III, they deem it as comical or humorous, fun, dangerous fun, but it's real, man. And this thing is coming to pass. This is from express.uk or .co.uk, and it says World War III preparation, where billionaires are building underground bunkers for nuclear doomsday. Okay, now the first thing you should ask yourself, first of all, or at least know, not ask, is the fact that, okay, it says billionaires. Do you know what it takes to be a billionaire in this kingdom, man? You gotta be a complete demon, man. You gotta do a lot of witchcraft, a lot of wickedness to be a billionaire in this society, in this kingdom, in this world. Pursuant to Matthew's chapter 3 or 4, if I'm not mistaken, where Satan took up Yahushai, right? And he showed him all the kingdoms of the earth in a moment's time. And he said, all this power is given unto me, but I'll give it to you if you bow down and worship me. So guess what? To be successful, to be comfortable, right? Like Mayweather, he all he talks about is all about comfortability, right? For you to be lavish and shine in this kingdom, you got to do a lot of wickedness. So these billionaires, they're a bunch of wicked demons that are preparing for the coming of the Lord. At least they think they're preparing. So getting into it, it says World War III is the label slapped on a hypothetical sudden escalation of worldwide tensions. And it's not hypothetical, because a hypothesis is basically like a theory or an argument. This is not up really for argument. We're blowing the trumpet. We're just letting you know this is coming. And we have the testament of faith and the gift of faith to believe that it's coming. And it really, if you can't see it, man, you're just a blind man in a bright room. You know what I mean? You can't see it, man. And only the Lord can help you. It says tensions leading to a full-scale military conflict that would surpass the events of World War I and World War II. Well, guess what? When you go to the book of Revelations, which I got it here, Revelations 9 and 12, one woe was past, which was World War I, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. World War II came to pass, right? And guess what? The third World War is coming to pass. It took a little longer. It tarried for prophecy's sake. But it's coming, man. And when it comes, you wish it would never come. Or it would have came. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel, which hath the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, which again, the Euphrates is located in the region of Iraq. It runs right through Iraq and goes into the Persian Gulf. So you're dealing with all that area right there where turmoil is on the brink, man. You have a bunch of angry leaders, that are nuclearly armed, right? Getting ready to go to war with America, right? And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men, which the third part of men is referring to Edomites. And as you see it here, man, this thing is serious. There's a year, there's a designated month, there's a day, and there's 1 hour that it's going to take to destroy completely America with thermonuclear destruction. Thus saith the Bible, not us. This isn't going to be an internal thing. This is going to be an external thing, right? It's going to be an overt operation. It's not going to be covert. Okay? It says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone, which is the missiles. Okay, because a horse, all a horse represents is power. When the missiles come, they're coming in a powerful fashion. Right? Right, it says, by these three was the third of men, or a third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails, which is the tail is referring to the actual or nuclear warhead, which that's where the kaboom really lies. Right? For their tails were like unto serpents, and had heads, which is the nuclear warhead. Right? They call it a warhead. And with them they do hurt. I don't have to explain that part. It says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold, and silver, and brass, and stone, and of wood, which neither can see, nor hear, nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, nor of their thefts. And this is who? These billionaires, man. Right? This is who we're talking about, these billionaires. They're not going to repent, man, of their what? Of their sorceries. Right? Their witchcrafts, fornication, thefts, murder. Man, these people are demons, man. It says, the term has been loosely thrown around since as early as 1941 with Cold War uncertainty and the war on terror arguably being the closest the world has come to all-out conflict. However, the situation is far more sobering than the conflicts of the past with global superpowers, including but not limited to Russia, the US, UK, France, India, Israel, and China, all boasting an arsenal that includes nuclear weapons, and they will all be shot. Right? The magnitude of this great threat do not need to be repeated to the global elite who are already mapping out their survival plans in the event of nuclear war. 7 tech billionaires from Silicon Valley have snapped up real estate in New Zealand in case they need to flee California. And it doesn't matter where these people are going, because you know why? They can go to any island they want. But they better be careful what island they get on, man. There's Revelation 16 and 18. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great, which is the missiles, man. Amen. The book of Isaiah says the earth shall reel. You know, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. You know, like when you see a drunk person stumbling and walking and falling over, that's how the earth is going to reel to and fro. So what can do that is nuclear weapons, man, and a whole lot of them. Okay? A whole lot of them, man. So that earthquake that never has been since men were upon the earth, we're in some serious times, man. We're in some dead serious times. Verse 19, and the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon became in remembrance before the Most High to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. See, so you better be careful what island you guys go on, man. I gotta go online again, Salakia. Alright. So back here, it says these homes built from scratch include secret 150-ton nuclear bunkers 13 feet below the ground, made by Texas-based bunker manufacturer Rising S Company. This location is apparently the ideal spot to ride out the apocalypse. And this is what they think, man. right? This is what they think. I'm not going to read more, but this is what they think they're going to do. This is... Oh, I read this already, Salakia. Or did I? No. I'm going to get the book of Isaiah, though. Because these demons, again, man, they think they're going to escape, man. This is Isaiah 2 and 19. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth. Again, these bunkers and these certain underground locations they're going to have, right? But why are they going to go? For the fear of the Lord Yahweh and for the glory of His majesty when He ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Again, how is He going to shake the earth? Through thermonuclear missiles, right? There's another scripture I'm thinking of in the book of Amos. Yeah, this is Amos 9 and 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and He said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, thence shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. So this is referring to what? The elites trying to escape, which we're just reading about now. And this is about billionaires that are in the know. You really got trillionaires, which is like the Rothschilds and the top of the top that are not, that own the media, that don't need to be reported upon because they own it. They have no coverage, man. When's the last time you heard of coverage for Rothschilds? Here and there, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, they have coverage, but not frequent. Only at their request, to be honest, when they want to, when they find it necessary, right? But what does that mean? Though they dig into hell, and what does that mean for you Christians? Can you dig into hell? Can you get an excavator or a drill, and you go and dig into hell? You get an excavation crew? No, hell, Sha'al, right? It means the earth or the pit, the grave, 6 feet under, basically in the earth. So they're actually going to go under the underground in the bunkers, man, trying to do all that crap, right? That's what they're going to try to do. See? And though they hide themselves, and what does that mean? Though they climb up to heaven and with the space stations, that's another thing. That's another plan that they have. They're trying to escape thereby, right? And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And that's another trick the Lord has, man. He has another perk. He has Leviathan, man, which is crazy scary, man, to even think about. Which is he has creatures in the sea that actually play with ships, pursuant to the book of Psalms, I believe 104. Right? And yeah, man, that was really it I want to bring out. But again, this thing is serious. Right? What the hell are a bunch of billionaires doing? Trying to escape. They get certain advisors and tips and information thrown their way. They're not spending millions and hundreds of millions of dollars for nothing, man. All right? But guess what? It's going to be for vanity's sake. They're not going to escape. So with that, I want to say, Kal halal la Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, to the Melanas, to the apostles of GMS who I learned this truth from, who do well, and salutations unto you, Akim and Aquathim, that do take heed. Until next time, Lord's will, I say Shalom.